been seeing a lot more of those types of covers because that would have been a nightmare. I love the illustration on this. I love the color on this. No frogs were harmed in this situation. Hello lovely bookrooms, I'm Esmay from Paradise Pages on Instagram and also on Twitter, and welcome to a new video. I am actually pre-filming this, so by the time that you're seeing this I will probably be better, but I still sound a bit like I swallowed a frog. So no frogs were harmed in this situation. But today, as you can already see from the title, I'm going to be talking about my most beautiful books, or at least the books that I think are the most beautiful that I own. There is a very weird collection of books surrounding me right now, of which some of them I've read, some of them I've not, some of them are special editions, some of them are not, some of them just have a special meaning. Lots of different books, and I thought I would just get into it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books here, and some of them are part series. I didn't take all of the series off my shelves because that would have been a nightmare. So with quite a few of them, I just grabbed the first book. So let's just start and get into it. So the first book I have here is my copy of An Ember in the Ashes by Savati here. I actually have the entire quartet of this, which I got gifted by Sari and Femke. These are by far one of the most beautiful books I've ever gotten and own, and it still makes me cry sometimes. And I'll show you the first one. So it has, all of these have these beautiful editions. If I have a photo of the set, I will put it somewhere so you can see it. And then they actually have these hidden covers, which are just beautiful, and I'm obsessed with them, and I actually display this on top of my bookshelf so that I get to look at it every single day because I love it that much. And that's the first one. Book number 2 is both a book I love content wise, as a book that I think is beautiful, as a book that sort of has a special meaning, because this was part of a Fairy Loot monthly books. And I don't have Fairy Loot monthly boxes anymore. I used to get them from time to time. This one I didn't get, but I really wanted the book. And there were actually only a couple of copies left. And Sari actually managed to get me one, and she shipped it over to me. And that is Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the Illumicrate edition. In general, this book is stunning. But this edition, I also have Kingdom of the Cursed and Kingdom of the Feared is coming. So I have the entire trilogy together. This one is just beautiful. It also has a reversed cover. Can't really see that, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love this book in general. I'm not sure if there's also something on the back of the book. I don't think there was. No, there's not. But this is just one of my favorites in general, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So that is the second one. Book number 3 is not a special edition or a book that is in any type of way more expensive, but it is just a book that I think is beautiful, and that is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I haven't read this one at all, but I just love the vibrant colors. I'm in love with the color scheme, and in general it is just beautiful. I actually picked this up when I went to a bookstore. I don't really like the white. That is also beautiful, but I just love the blue cover, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it had to make it onto this list. Next up is a book that is also very special to me, and that is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. This is actually the original cover of We Hunt the Flame. I own the other two as well, which I think are just as stunning, but this was gifted to me by Sasha. She actually sent it to me for my birthday, and I love it. I think, was it signed? It is also signed. I forgot about that. But this is one of my absolute favorite duologies. It is everything I would want in a book. And so this one is actually sitting on my special shelf here so I can see it every single day, and it is just stunning and also has the most amazing backstory to it. So next up I have another special edition. This is duology, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I think Strange the Dreamer is one of the most beautiful books in general. I have the Illumicrate special edition, which is gold, and I think there's also, yeah, there's a I got a print with it as well with that box. It's just beautiful. And I don't know, was there a hidden cover with this one? I don't think there was. No, there's not. But in general, I feel like Strange the Dreamer, and especially the UK covers, are just beyond beautiful. I love the design, I love the color. The second one is orange, and I think it is just stunning. And then with the gold sprayed edges, this book is just an all-time favorite of mine in general, so I couldn't not include this on the list because it's beautiful. Then I have a monthly book from Illumicrate from a while back, and that is Where the Drowned Woods. No, not Where the Drowned Girls Go. The Drowned Woods. And I just love this one, especially for the edges, because the edges are so special. Like, it looks like the ocean. I don't know. I just really, really enjoy it. I also love the font and the way that it is both simple and beautiful. And I love when a cover has both sort of matte and shiny elements to them. Same goes for the back. The back also has that, which you can see here. I don't know, it's just beautiful. I'm not sure if it had a hidden cover either. Oh, I forgot about that. That's even more beautiful now, isn't it? So reflexive. So beautiful. So yeah, The Drowned Woods. Then I have a book that I've picked up a while ago, and I literally bought this for the cover because the cover is beautiful, and that is A Magic Steeped in Poison. I am not a big fan of pink, as you probably know, because there's no pink. The only thing that's pink is my bathrobe, but this is just beautiful. I love the illustration on this. I love the color on this. It is just beyond beautiful, and I think that, yeah, there was a little embossing on the purple book, which I don't know if you can see that. Does it focus? It will focus. Absolutely beautiful. Hello, hello. Sorry, small intermission, and we're back. It is absolutely, absolutely stunning. And I also love the little koi. Is it a koi? I think it's a koi fish. She's also surrounded by koi fish. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful cover. I think one of the most beautiful books that I own. I feel like publishers in general have really picked up on the entire pastels, because I've been seeing a lot more of those types of covers, and I think they're stunning, like absolutely beautiful. Next up is one of my most prized or prided possessions, I don't know how you want to call it, and that is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This is the Fairy Loot special edition, which has these beautiful, beautiful edges. And it is actually, oh, I didn't know that. It actually has a reverse cover as well, and it is signed. These books, there you go. These books are by far my favorite trilogy ever. If there's one trilogy I can let everyone read, or one series, it's gonna be this one, because it is beautiful. It has everything you would want. So this is my Fairy Loot special editions. I also own the regular editions, which are basically this but a little bit more brown. I love them. They're absolutely stunning, and I own the trilogy and I will never get rid of them. So remember when I said I really like pastel colors? It's the same with this book, and that is Six Crimson Cranes. You actually have two different covers for this book, and I really, really liked this one. I'm not sure if that's the UK or the US edition, but Six Crimson Cranes is just, you can barely, the camera barely picks it up. There we go, that's better. How pastel and beautiful with the cranes, and also like the background, like there's gold foiling also on the front. It is just such a stunning book. I really like the story as well, but that's beside the point. Love it. I cannot wait to get my hands on the second book. I do have an ARC for this one, even though it's already out at this point, but I do want to buy the second book as well to get it matching. Beautiful. Next up is another special set from Fairy Loot, I think. Does it? Yeah, it's a Fairy Loot exclusive, and that is none other than The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I have all three of these, but again, I didn't want to get all of them out. and these are just beyond beautiful. I like the regular covers as well. I actually own the first one in that edition because it was a gift for my birthday, but then I saw these and I couldn't not get them, and I'm just obsessed. Like, even the insides are beautiful. There's a beautiful embossing on it. It is just beyond beautiful, and I love all three of them. I can't wait to read them, and so there's that one. Speaking of special editions, this is an Illumicrate special edition. I own the entire set of this, and those are the Bridgerton books. I know this is not necessarily something you would expect me to own, but I just saw them and I fell in love. And so I kind of want to do a reading vlog about this one. It has this beautiful sprayed edges, and what I love about this is that I actually have them on a separate shelf because they form an illustration, a lot of them, and they're just, I'm looking that way because they're over there. They're just beautiful. I'm not the biggest fan of non-dust jacket hardcovers, but when it's in a beautiful set like this, I can't not love them. So yeah, really happy I own these. I love the vibrancy of all of the books as well. This is just the first book, I think it's the first book, and in general they're just beautiful. I'll see if I can include a little picture of the entire set here. I just love the fact that it sort of is a little castle, and it is stunning, absolutely stunning. So yeah. And then I think I have one more book left to show you, and that is actually a Waterstones special edition. It is not that different. The only difference I think is that it is signed. Is it signed? Yeah, it is signed, and it has sprayed edges, and that is Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan. This book in general is just beyond beautiful. I love the edgings. Can you see those gold edgings? I love them. Then this is just the most beautiful color for sprayed edges. As you know, I love green. And as I said, it is also signed, which I'm really happy about. I actually bought this one off of Femke, and I have pre-ordered the second one, which is orange and stunning. So yeah, I think this is by far one of my most beautiful books I own. It's quite a recent one that I've added, but it's beautiful. I can't wait to read it actually. So those were all of the books I wanted to show you. In general, I feel like I have such a beautiful collection. There's so many books that are standing on my shelves that are absolutely stunning, and now these are just the ones that I'm immediately drawn to, but I think all of the books I own are beautiful, otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. I don't know, I'm so proud of my book collection, and I'm so proud of the books I've gathered. I feel like I've really gotten the hang of which books I want to get physically, which books I'm just gonna read via an ebook, or which book I'm just listening to via an audiobook. But yeah, I'm really proud of my collection, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know, what is your most favorite or most beautiful book, or one of the most beautiful books? Do you have any of the books I own as well? I know that some of them might not be the most special editions, but I just really like the way that they look. So yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and press that little bell icon so you get post notifications every single time a new video goes up, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!